So good morning, everybody. You're welcome to today's New York forecast for the 31st of July 2024, brought to you by Trading Pro. Trading Pro is an international multi-award winning financial services provider. They've been around for quite a while, and they offer a lot of financial services, one of which is the ability to trade Forex online. As you can see, Best Forex Spreads Global 2024. This forecast is one of a variety of educational tools that they offer to encourage traders to develop their knowledge and abilities in the Forex market. So without taking so much of your time, let's get down to what we have for today. As always, we're going to start off with the economic calendar. And today we have lots of high impact news coming up. We have ADP non-farm employment change by 115. By 113, we had GDP for the Canadian dollar and employment cost index for the US. Then 3 p.m. we have pending home sales. Then by 7, we have the major news for today, which is the FOMC rate statement. So that's the major news for today. So that out of the way, as always, we're going to start off with the EURGBP, US 100, DXY, Euro USD, GBPUSD, gold, pound yen, and euro yen. So starting off with the euro, pound, the possibility exists that we might see possible bullish strength going into New York. As you can see, price retraces to the equilibrium of this point, that's between 84.32 to 83.89, and there's a rejection, which means that price might still continue higher. So going into New York, we might be looking at possible euro strength. Next, we're going to be looking at is the US 100. The US 100 is still in a consolidation. There was a spike below the master candle low, but as you can see, price came back quickly into the range. So for this pair, the possibility is this is still looking bearish. The possibility is that they might sweep 19,169.2. If they sweep that and don't take out these equal highs, then there might be a move back to the downside. These equal highs is the line in the sand. Once you have a close above these equal highs, then that means that we might be seeing a continuation to the upside after the retracement. So that's what we have on the US 100. Next, we are going to be looking at is the dollar index. The dollar index for now is looking way down. The possibility is that they might be trying to sweep 104.08, because we have a break here and we are looking at a very steep retracement, and below that retracement level is this 4-hour fair value gap here. Yeah, we have this 4-hour fair value gap here that has not been fully mitigated, so they may sweep this, come into here and continue to the upside. But for now, we're looking at dollar weakness going into New York session. But that will be depending on what price does at this swing low here. That's between 104.08 to 104.13. Long term, this pair still has a slight bullish move, but we'll be looking to see what it's going to play out. So for now, going into New York, we might still see weakness, maybe to sweep all these lows and then possible continue to the upside, but we can't tell yet. The next we are going to be looking at is the Euro USD. Looking at the Euro USD, since we have a weak US dollar, the possibility is that we might be seeing a bullish run on the Euro USD into New York session. But where will it be running into? 1.0870 to 1.0825. So we have this fair value gap here on the 4-hour that price might be trying to gun for. Because if you look at this on the 4-hour time, on the 1-hour time frame, we have a swing low here in place. So price might most likely continue to the upside before moving back lower. So that's what we have on the Euro USD. The next way we're going to be looking at is the GBPUSD. Is the GBPUSD. Looking at the GBPUSD, since we have going to be looking at a possible weak US dollar, we might be seeing a bullish run on this going into New York. As you can see, wicks on the downside. But if you notice, price is within this big wick candle here. So we have what looks like an inside bar. So we can't really see, because most times when you have high impact news like FOMC, taking a decision or a trade decision can be slightly challenging. So for now, they might just consolidate going into that New York's FOMC. As you can see, price has just been consolidating between this high at 1.2888 and this low at 1.2807. So basically no major directional move. But going into New York, we might see a bit of a bullish run before any other reaction to FOMC. The next we're going to be looking at is gold. Gold still has a bullish bias, but where it is on the 4-hour time frame, if we go to the 4-hour time frame, I'm a little bit suspicious of trying to take longs on this pair because it's at a bearish order block. And this order block was instrumental to breaking 2383. So taking a long here is out of the question, but taking a short here is a little bit still slightly high risk. Because if you notice, price is consolidating at this level. So going into New York, the possibility exists that they may try to sweep this high, 24.25. You might see a sweep of this high before they continue to the downside. So for the short to continue, you need to see a close below this low. And you can see the low is being defended, 24.16. A good close below 24.16 will signal a top here and a continuation to the downside for gold. But for now, it's neutral. It's still tilted bullish, but where it is not a place where you want to take a long position. So the next way we're going to be looking at is pound yen. Looking at pound yen, you can see the Japanese, I think they increased their interest rate, so this pair is still moving down. So let's see if we have any liquidity level that it might be going for. So most likely on the 4-hour, we're going to be looking at this zone here. So this move might be coming down here. So let's look at this on the daily. Look at it on the daily also. I see it's way extended. And it's currently sitting at this last down close candle before this off move. So going into New York, you would not want to take a short here. You'll be looking for a retracement to sell into. So you'll be looking for a retracement probably into this 1-hour fair value, 50-minute fair value gap, rejection there, and a move lower on price. So the next pair we're going to be looking at is the Euro Yen. The same thing too with the Euro Yen. The Euro Yen also is bearish. So for this pair, you'll be looking for a retracement. If you look at this, it is most likely gone in for, it has already swept it, but it didn't close below it. So we might see a bounce, and we have this down close candle before this up move, which is between here and here. So where price is now, you don't want to be taking a long position, a short position here. What you'll be waiting for is a retracement, probably into this high to this area, rejection, and the move lower. So that settles it for today's New York forecast. So for the yen, a recap, yen, Euro yen, bearish, look to sell into rich rallies. Same with pound yen. Gold is a little bit cautious for now, although it might still drop, but cautious for now. Pound dollar is in a range. Same with the Euro USD. The dollar index is experiencing weakness. US 100 is in a range. The EURGBP is showing bullish strength. So I thank you all for taking your time to attend. I wish everybody a blessed and lovely trading session. So goodbye, everybody.